These men didn't have Google, Brother Garfield. These men didn't have Wikipedia. Dr. Ben's Wikipedia was a trip to Kemet. Dr. Ben's Google was trips to Africa. They have genuine field work. Field work also includes trips to museums. People today are trying to say, if you go to a museum, that's not field work.
Let me ask you this. In closing, brother, how was your trip to the museums? I noticed you've been going on the regular. You've been taking young kids, and me and you supposed to be going soon. I'm just waiting on that call so we can roll over there.
And what I have to say is this. The thing that the museum affords is for us to see what field work produces. Because museums contain artifacts which are accrued during field work. The museum contains literature which documents field work. So when you visit these places, you are participating in the field work of those who have done the work. Now, what we have to make a difference between is what is being reported versus how these things are actually supposed to play out. For instance, the museum at times could be very funny in the way that they tell African history. For instance, if you ever been to the Metropolitan Museum, you know that they separate Egypt from Africa. The Egyptian exhibit is not even the Hall of Africana.
How do you think they do that?
Because the idea is to suggest to you through what we would call suggestive advertising, Egypt exists outside of Africa. But more importantly, let me say this. Even in Egypt, even in the Egyptian part of the museum, when you go into the Egyptian part of the museum, it's dark. It's miry. Yeah. When you go into the Roman part of the Egyptian museum, which is the period of Roman rule, the Ptolemaic period, it's on the outside with the hanging gardens. It's got all the lights. So what they're trying to suggest is that Egypt was certainly great, but when it is clear that it has European influence, this is the golden era. So that's why that part of the room is lit up. And then when you go to West Africa, you damn near need night vision to see what's going on. It's so dark in there. When you go throughout the West African exhibit,
I haven't been to the West Africa, so you're gonna have to take
yeah, I'll take you there, brother. Brother Reggie could tell you my eyes was hurting. I barely could see. You damn near need night vision.
Yes. So, brother, watch the water. In closing, my brother, talk to us about how can we reach the books? How can people subscribe to you? Give us your social media and all of that.
Well, first and foremost, let me say shout out to former WBA welterweight champion of the world, Austin Trout. Austin Trout just entered my Hebrew and hieroglyphic beginners courses. And it's a 2-month course. If you want to sign up for my beginners Hebrew course, it's zionlex@gmail.com. If you want to sign up for my beginners Metanetra course, it's zionlex@gmail.com. If you want to find out where my books are, you can type in Zion Lex on Amazon. You can type in Zion Lex on Barnes & Nobles, and that's how you follow me. I'm Zion Lex on Instagram, and I'm also at I Am Zion Lion on Instagram.